Yo, welcome back to another podcast episode of Stars Talking Cowboys. Starring Sean Fox, K Boogie, and Cowboys Nikki is in the building.
You gonna dig this. Let's go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you got to hang up her.
Not you. I'm sorry. Bye.
Bye, nigga.
My bad. Sorry for the part of the interruption.
See, why you ain't
You gotta get out. Hang up the phone. Bye. Tell them all a bit. Okay. We back? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Let me go out and come back.
All right.
Okay, I can hear you now.
You can hear me now. So that was me and my technical difficulties on my part. So it wasn't you. So football coming up this Sunday.
Thursday.
Thursday definitely is, but you know, for
us, yes, first week back. Opening week start off Thursday night with the Chiefs and the Lions.
Yeah, and there's already some news with Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce, that's a big one. That's a big name for them. Yep, especially with that, and also Chris Jones has been standing his ground and has not showed up to camp at all. Have not showed up to anything. He's $2 million with fines now. Report said that he wants $28 million for 3 years in a row. He won a 3-year deal, $28 million a year. They offered him 27. He refused it. So
what is the highest paid? What's the highest paid defensive
He
Live
wants to
player in
be
the NFL.
higher than Aaron Donald. And I hadn't looked up Aaron Donald yet, but I'm taking that Aaron Donald might be. I don't know if Aaron Donald is at 27 and a half. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up, or maybe you can look it up when you get a minute. But however, they offered him 27 million. He said no. He wants 28 million. He's been staying stuck on the 28 million. So I'm not sure what's his thought process on this. Him or his agents thought process on this. But what I do know is if he doesn't return, I'm sure he'll probably return between now and game 8 because he having to game 8 to return. Because if he don't return by game 8, then he won't be able to become a free agent. So he have to return by game 8 in order to be eligible to become a free agent next season on this contract, pending they don't cave in and give him a new contract that he's requesting. But with this contract that he's on, he has to return by game 8. Otherwise, he will not become a free agent next year.
All right. So Aaron Donald makes $31.5 million
Okay.
a year.
I know it was
Quentin Williams from the Jets makes $24 million.
okay.
Jeffrey Simmons for the Titans makes 23.5. Darren Payne from the Commanders makes 22.5. Dexter Lawrence from the Giants makes 22.5. And Javon Hargrove makes 21 million. Along with Leonard Williams, DeForest Buckner, and then Chris Jones was at 20 million. So he wants an $8 million raise. And he thinks that he's better than, well, I could see him wanting more than Jeffrey Simmons of the Titans. I can't see him wanting more than Williams from the Jets. That's just my personal opinion. But I don't want to talk about that man's pocket, so
Exactly. We don't talk about people money. We don't talk about their pockets, hey, Maya, thank you for tuning in. But so I guess that's a wait and see game for them. Like I said, the biggest thing coming from this is Kelsey. And with the Chris Jones situation, it could be one or two things happening. Either he's holding out in hopes that the Chiefs play bad and realize they need him and they cave in and pay him. Or it could just be that they just don't need him. They might not need him anymore. But tomorrow night will be Thursday night will be a good test. But I'm not gonna say I don't know how good of a test it's gonna be because the Lions will be without a lot of players on their defensive side because a lot of them are suspended, for the gambling. So we'll see. This will be a good test to see out the gate what the Lions working with and out the gate what Kansas City can do without Kelsey and without Chris Jones. So, we do know Chris Jones was a big part of them Super Bowls, him winning those Super Bowls. So I do understand him asking for the money that he probably want. But the only thing I have with it is he's coming to the table every year. They just paid you. So every year you're coming to the table. And I get it. Get all the money you can get. Get everything you can get from these billionaire owners. I get it. I'm always gonna be for the players to get their money. But at some point you have to think like, okay, like, but hey, it's a watch and see. But that ain't our business. That ain't our concern. We're gonna stay over here in Cowboy world and worry about who we got to focus on. We got news of our own that we need to focus on. So
yeah, we do. But I know one thing though, and this is gonna be So the new now, I know you sent us the picture of the new Dallas Cowboys Nike Pegasus.
Yes.
With they $129. Guess how much? Guess how much the Pegasus are if you're a Saints fan.
I didn't even look.
I was just looking at I was just looking at the Cowboys price, and then I saw the Saints fan. There's a 68.39.
You gotta be kidding me.
Do you want me to share my screen real quick?
Lord have mercy,
Let me
Jesus.
share my screen.
They have diamonds in them. They have some Swarovski crystals or something. That's why they cost so much.
No, ours costs actually ours is like 140.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We have some
But these
Swarovski
here are
crystals or whatever.
129 at Academy. But
Man,
what does that say for the New Orleans Saints ones?
Oh wow.
Are they Jordans or something? What are we doing?
Yeah,
Air Max? Man,
No, I'm talking about that they had price for Saints fans, but
the life of a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, but shit, the
we,
Saints.
we got to pay 130.
Hey,
The life.
that's all right. I'll stick to my Air Maxes and my Jordans. No problem. No worries. I got a ton of sneakers. I don't need no more. I don't need no Cowboy sneakers. I'm good. What's going on, y'all? Sorry I'm late. Take care of some business stuff, but it's all good now.
Nah,
Oh, it's all good.
We're in the building.
How's your mom?
She's good.
Good.
Good. Just taking care of some legal stuff and all that good stuff. But let's get down to the Cowboys. Forget about everybody else.
But before we get to the Cowboys, let's talk about this college football weekend.
Yes. It was a one.
I'm not hard to find.
It was one. It was one for the books. It was a great opening college weekend. It was one for the books.
It was great. It was great for Colorado. It was great for Deion. It was great for his sons. Great for everybody that's a Colorado fan, and also everybody who's a Deion fan. It was
Right.
great. I thought they were going to be competitive, but I didn't think they were going to win.
Right.
I didn't think they were going to win. Anybody who thinks they was going to win, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I don't think.
I knew it was going to be competitive, but I didn't think they were going to win.
I don't think anybody had them winning.
Oh, except one person, but we won't mention him right now.
Yeah, I don't think anybody had them winning. I figured it would come down to I said thought that they would have kind of stayed close and score, but I thought TCU would probably pull it out in the end. And it's not that nobody had confidence in Deion. It's not that nobody didn't think Deion can do it. It was just looking at the teams, the rosters, just looking at some of those things you just didn't know, But nevertheless, Deion pulled it out. It was a great game. It was a great win. It was a big statement game for just him alone, and then for his son to come in and do what he did, I think he set a record. That was the first time in Colorado.
Colorado. Set a QB record, yeah. So I'm like you. I definitely didn't think they were going to win, not especially against the defending national, championship runner-ups. I definitely didn't think they were going to win. I thought that they was, probably be competitive in the first half, and then TCU would pull it out. And then when TCU came back and took the lead early in the fourth, I'm like, okay, well, here we go. But if you don't think that coaching matters to a team, or that coaches don't have an effect on the team, look at what Deion has done with those kids in Colorado. Those kids believe. Those kids believe him. They want to follow him. And it's times like that to show that coaching does matter. For everybody who says that coaching doesn't matter in the NFL or in this, yes, coaching does matter. And that's what I took from that game.
Just don't doubt the man. Don't doubt him. Don't doubt the program. Don't doubt the heart of a champion. Everybody said, hey, they was going to doubt him because Deion talks a lot. He's a lot of hype. he just talks. I'm like, okay, listen, them boys gonna be playing, and when they start scoring points and going out here playing smash mouth, I said, you know what, this is gonna be a hard-fought game. And plus, they were booing him before the game started. They were really booing that man. He was walking by the stands, and they were booing him. I'm like, y'all do know this man played for the Dallas Cowboys at one time, right? Okay, y'all know what type of smoke he's about to bring. Keep booing that man. And what happened? They showed up on the field. Actually, it shouldn't even been that close. It shouldn't have even been that close. A couple touchdowns to Hunter. That game should have been over. But, a couple drops here and there. But it shouldn't even been that close.
Yeah, it was a couple drops, a couple overthrows. But at the end of the day, they pulled it out.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think they're gonna win the national championship, and so forth and so on. But they've already equaled their win total from last year.
Right. That's what I said. I was like, last year they only won one game. They already didn't won one game. So clearly, I don't. We know that. I'm sure he's gonna win more than just one game. So winning 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games is way more than what they've done in the last couple of years or so. So it takes time for some programs to work and get in place. But this was a great win for him. It was a great and it was a statement win. Everybody know Deion. Deion gonna talk. Deion gonna say what's on his mind. Deion don't care how it come out. He don't care. And no matter what he said, he backed it up on the sideline, and his players backed it up on the field. So that's all you're gonna ask for. Kind of like how we asked for Jerry. Quit talking so much to the media and give us the players we need and what we need for our players to go on the field and back it up. All right. Let me talk trash, but I need y'all to help me back it up by playing it on the field.
Maybe Jerry went to the school of Deion Sanders.
Right.
They are similar in a lot of ways. They are. I think Jerry learned a lot from Deion. I don't think it's the other way around. If you look at Deion and if you look at Jerry wasn't as outspoken either until Deion got here, really. I know Jimmy was here and Switzer and whatever, but if you look at the essence of it, Jerry wasn't really outspoken until Deion got here. And then he just started talking more and whatever. So I think Jerry picked up some things from Deion on the low. On the low. Because Jerry is brash now, boy. Whatever is going on, he's really brash. But I'm happy for Deion, though. I really am. He loves nurturing and coaching kids, which I appreciate and love. So he will never want to coach in the NFL anyway. He said he never want to coach. He just want to sit back, nurture the kids, which we need. We need those type of role models like Deion. I don't care if he's brash or what. He's still a role model in my eyes. He's teaching these kids basically how to become men. And that's what I like more than anything else. So big up to Deion. They rank now number 22. They have Nebraska at home and they're favorites against Nebraska. So, I expect them to win either 7 or 8 games this year. Be bowl eligible. But national championship talk, we're going to leave that for Alabama, Roll Tide, and Georgia, and USC, and some host of others. Because Deion said, they're coming. They're coming. He still has to actually fix the O-line, the D-line, and then we're going to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, congratulations. Keep doing what you're doing, Deion. It's all positivity, and don't worry about the naysayers because you're always going to have haters. Hey, if you ain't popping, that means they ain't hating, right? So, hey, keep doing your thing, Deion. Keep doing it.
What's up, Miss Nikki that left us, but I want to ask her what happened to LSU.
God will.
So the frustration that I saw your post on Facebook and in some of the chats. So the frustration that you have with Brian Kelly is the same frustration that I had as a Notre Dame fan.
Right. Okay.
He's I just don't know. The big game, he just can't win the big game. He just can't do it.
Right. My frustration with Brian Kelly was the fact of I did not like going for it that early in a game in the first quarter twice. I can see you go for it. You went for it the first time, and you seen what Florida defense was doing, and you didn't get it. The second time you there, just take the points. It was too early in the game to go for that. Now, had that been in the fourth quarter and, even the end of the third quarter going into the fourth quarter, maybe so. And I understand it was a 4th and 1, but it was just too early in the game to go for it. Then Florida made adjustments at halftime. They made adjustments. We made none. Then for the life of me, I couldn't understand why didn't we have Perkins out there rushing the passer. You got this talented. You got that's what you got him on the field for. That's what he on the team for. So why wasn't he out there rushing the passer? He on the sideline. Then I seen no fire in the quarterback. Like he played scared. Like when the O-line wasn't giving him the protection that he wanted, he needed, he played scared. So I never was on board for Brian Kelly coming in. I never was a fan of it. And Sunday night just showed me another reason why I wasn't a fan of it. And what really pissed me off is when he just squatted down on the sideline when Florida got their last touchdown, and he on the sideline looking lost, looking dumb. And I'm like, I just found the remote and I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to sleep.
I never told you thank you for that though.
Oh damn! Ouch! 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 That hurt me. And I'm a Bama fan. That hurt me.
Thank you for taking Brian Kelly.
Wow, that's like the dumbest mistake, dumbest decision. I was like, he didn't do right. He didn't do nothing in Notre Dame. Why would y'all? I was just like, you know what? Whatever.
He's great for getting you in. He's great for. Let me take this. I don't want to use the word great because of his name and his reputation. He'll get you in the top 10. He'll get you in the top, 2 or 3. But that year that we was number 3 or 4 in the country and we played against Alabama, we got our asses whooped. We shouldn't even been in the top 4 the way we got whooped that game.
That was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It was a great. And then let's talk about this Clemson game.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, Duke came out tough. They said they
came out
the world.
playing. Right.
They came out smacking Clemson right upside their head. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but Clemson gave up 2 fumbles in the red zone?
Yeah. Hey, I don't know what was wrong with Clemson, but didn't they lose like the last 3 out of 4 games? Anyway, starting back from last year. So I don't know. Maybe it's a downturn in South Carolina going on right now. I don't know, but man. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. That Bama game is going to be close. Texas is pretty good. Texas is going to be pretty good. So Bama's probably going to win by maybe a touchdown or 8 points. That's it. But that's going to be close. That's going to be close.
Look at Miss D said, getting her blood pressure medication ready for the season.
I'm with you, Miss D.
What blood pressure medication? She can't be talking about the Cowboys. It's too early.
Oh yeah, we talking about them.
We talking about the Cowboys.
What happened? Why? Because the O-line? Because we got some injuries? What's going on?
I've been saying I did not trust this O-line. I've been saying that we did not have the depth on this O-line I feel like we should have if something happens. Even though they came about 30 minutes ago and said that his MRI showed good and he's expected to play Sunday night, I'm just wondering, like, we have the worst conditioning team. And I know it happens. I know it happens in sports. I know it happens. But every year we have the same problem. Hamstrings. And I know it happens. But it's like we have the worst conditioning team. Every year.
All I can tell
with Miles Austin, and it never stopped.
I love Miles.
And we got some of the best doctors, NFL doctors, out there.
Trainers, top of the line. Like we first in with the trainers. I'm just every year it's always
Hamstrings are very, very, very gentle too. You got to be
Yeah.
gentle with hamstrings.
Yep.
I used to have major hamstring problems. It's just no matter what you do, sometimes you just could be prone to pulling hamstrings. That's the craziest thing. And it's 60% chance of rain, and it's gonna be really humid on Sunday night. So I'm like, oh man, they better be really hydrated.
They better go. They better get a doctor on the sideline with some IV bags because I ain't taking no excuses.
Nikki ready already. She's
I'm
ready.
not, I ain't
She came
taking none.
ready.
All they need is a jar of pickles.
Jar
Pickle
pickles.
juice. Only need
Pickle
some pickle
juice.
juice. Yeah, pickle juice. Get the
That's
sweet
all they
kind
need.
too.
But it was funny how as soon as it came out yesterday about the hamstrings, it was funny how everybody automatically jumped to Tyron, because all they
Yeah.
saw was T and the Smith. They didn't pay attention that it was Tyler and not
Yeah.
Tyron. So I was like, over and over again, it's not Tyron, y'all. But he ain't. But trust me, he ain't that far behind.
Oh damn.
But he ain't that far behind. But it ain't him this time. So I'm just happy that he's able to. He looks like he's going to be able to start the season on the field. And it's been the last 3 seasons or so that he hadn't been able to start on the field, on the game night. So now
the biggest thing about Tyron is that when he's in there, you could tell the difference.
Yes.
You could tell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dak's
comfort level
is so much different.
It's through the roof.
It's through the roof.
That's a security blanket on the O line. It's blind side. So it's like, hey, if he's out there, I can play. I don't have to worry about too much.
Yeah, that's his blind side.
That's
And that's who he came in the league with, being protected by. And that's who built his confidence to begin with. So whenever he's not in that game, it's like, oh boy, I gotta, trust somebody else, And if you ever notice when Dak playing and he throwing, and when Tyron on the sideline in his jogging suits, that eyes somehow always lock with him. Like, you supposed to be over here,
I mean, most NFL D linemen, they say if Tyron gets his hands on you, it's over.
It's a wrap.
It's over.
It's done.
It's over.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what they're saying about Tyler. That's kind of what they're saying about Tyler.
I was very optimistic about Tyler. I thought that he didn't have the build for a NFL tackle until I read how long his arms were and how strong he was, and that and then obviously we saw him play last year. But I'm like you. I finally got a chance to watch Shannon and Stephen A. A little bit of their show today.
I missed it.
And to hear Shannon actually taking up for the Cowboys.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Word.
I see. I didn't
Word.
watch it.
I gotta watch that.
I'm gonna have to go watch it now.
Word.
Yeah, he was kind of saying, in no uncertain terms, he was kind of saying that because the subject came. Stephen A. was pretty much saying, them bringing in the kid from San Francisco.
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance bringing him in. And even Molly jumped out on the bandwagon, was like, should Dak, can pretty much Shannon was saying, one thing Dak don't have, they asked, does Dak have to worry about Lance? And Shannon was like, no, he's not have to worry about it. If this guy couldn't beat out, Purdy and them in San Francisco,
Sam
why?
Darnold.
Yeah. And then Stephen A. was like, well, maybe they can get, they're gonna get sick of Dak. And after he said, we understand the salary cap problem. And Shannon Sharp said, and where are they gonna go? Where are they gonna go to? Shannon said, if I got Dak between 10 and 12 as a 10th to 12th best quarterback in the league, where are you going to find somebody better than Dak to come in to take the team over? I was shocked to hear Shannon say that. Literally shocked.
Man, I have to rewatch that later on tonight. I mean, you're not going to have two people on the same panel rooting against the Cowboys. It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair. So Shannon probably looked at the notes, probably looked at basically some film and said, the Cowboys are not bad. He probably had to just stick it to Skip a couple times because you know how Skip is. But Shannon made some valid points from what you're saying. I mean, come on now. I mean, Dak Prescott is a top 10 quarterback. Everybody always trying to belittle the man. He's a top 10 quarterback. Who are you going to replace him with? Trey Lance is not ready yet. He's not ready to replace anybody yet. He still needs more time in the pocket. He still needs more time to develop. San Francisco just threw him out there because they gave up 4 picks for him. And 3 of those picks were first-round picks. So they couldn't say, okay, you know what, we're going to give you 3 years. But they couldn't. They said, no, we traded 3 first-round picks for you, so we can't wait on you. So now he comes to Dallas and has a chance to develop behind a good quarterback. So that's going to be fine. That's going to be fine. I have no problem with that this year. That's probably going to throw for over 4,000 yards, 30-some touchdowns, and hopefully just like maybe 7 or 8 interceptions. Because interceptions are part of the game. It's going to happen. So I have all the faith in the world in Dak Prescott. So does a lot of people. But Stephen A. Smith, hey, that's his narrative. Hate against the Cowboys, your ratings go up. So that's just Stephen A. Smith. Yo, Kelly, where my hot pepper wings at? Where my lemon pepper wings? Where my lemon pepper wings? I'm sorry. I had something to eat, but I want some lemon pepper. Where they at?
Hey, Gary. Hey, Kelly. But yeah, and I did a post today this evening about kind of summing up some of the things about, the things with that people constantly want to ride him over and say, but that's neither here or there. Like I said, in my post, the argument is going to always be brought up. We lost to 49ers twice. And it's going to always be brought up. What could he have done differently in those games to push us over the win column in either one of those games? First game, Michael Parsons straight up said that game wasn't on offense. Offense probably could have scored more points, but it wasn't on offense. That game was on defense. We had 14 penalties. We had one penalty that he said he will say actually cost us the game. And that was their penalty with Randy Gregory. And Michael Parsons said this on his podcast, on the podcast he was on last night, one of the nights I was listening to it. But he said that, and he said, and then the game in last year, he said, yes, Dak had the 2 picks. But at the end of the day, what could the defense have done more? When the time was for them to step up, we didn't step up. He said the 2 picks played a pivotal role at a point in the game, but those 2 picks happened early in the game. So he still had 2 quarters. And he said the defense failed in the end. He said, I'm not calling out my teammates before y'all take this and run with it. He said, what I'm saying is that as the defensive side of the ball, we had a chance to make a stop and put the ball back in our offense hands, and we didn't do it. So, yes, you can say on the offensive side, Dak had the 2 picks. That's what we lost by 7 points. But you can also say on the other end, the defense wins championships. So you can't blame it all on one person. You have to all take this loss as a whole. And he said, I haven't rested since we lost that last game. He said, all been on my mind is playing again because we lost that game, the way we lost that game. So that's the type of man, that's the type of person mentality you want, on your team and on the side and on the field with you, So as much as I'm looking forward to seeing Dak and seeing everybody, I'm really looking forward to seeing Michael Parsons come out the gate Sunday. He's ready.
I think we're all ready, fans, coaches.
Everybody.
I think everybody is. Now, I don't know about Mike McCarthy because, he gets scared when the lights come on. I
felt that over here.
I don't.
Where's the love? What happened? Where's the love?
Well, he's actually going to have a plate sheet in his hand and not a Waffle House menu. So
yeah, hopefully he don't roll it up.
I want to
What's
see him a
good,
little
G?
bit animated too. He better be a little animated on Sunday night. What up, John G? I just
Yeah.
want to see him be
So,
animated.
yeah. So
You know what I'm saying?
speaking of Sunday night, let's get into
Ooh,
Sunday night.
let's
know.
get it.
You know what would you like to see out of the game Sunday night, and what are your predictions for Sunday night?
I would like us to establish the run first. I believe. I mean, we have speed now on offense, so establishing the run to keep the Giants off balance is one of the first things we're going to be looking for, and how they utilize a tight end in the running game. We have stars on the outside. We have speed on the outside now. So I want to see how basically we establish the run and how we utilize our tight ends, because we need to keep the Giants off balance, because they're going to be keying on Lamb. They're going to be keying on Cooks. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see how we establish the run and use our tight ends on offense. Now on defense, I think we need to be prepared for the unexpected with the Giants. The Giants have a lot of speed now on the outside, so I wouldn't be surprised if they take vertical shots right off the bat, just to loosen up the defense a little bit so they can give Saquon some running room. I would not be surprised. The first play may be play action, pass, and go deep to Waller or one of the wide receivers. So we need to be cognizant that the Giants have more speed on the outside now. So we have to actually just watch out for the big plays and try to cut down those big plays. That's what I'm looking forward to. Because I took some notes on certain offenses that Buffalo used to run like a couple years ago, and I'm like, you know what? They like to go vertical. So this is the first game. This is the last game actually on Sunday. Everybody's going to be watching, so the Giants want to try to come out and make a statement to let everybody else know that the division is not just for the Cowboys and the Eagles. The Giants are going to come out here and try to make a statement. So they're going to test us. I think they're going to test us deep and often. That's what I believe.
So, what about the fact that the Giants have two young corners?
That too. They're going to start two rookies. I get that too. And they balled out, but I think we need to establish the run first and then pick on them later. Because go ahead.
But I'm just playing devil's advocate. But they balled out in preseason against second string, talent. Does that quantify establishing the run game against them? Or, first of all, I want to say I want a balanced offense. I seen Jeep put up there, 55-45. And I'm cool with that. But at the same time, I want to test their young corners to open up the run game. And that's kind of how I would approach it.
So yours is a little reverse than mine. Because we haven't seen Pollard throughout the whole preseason. We don't know what shape he's in. So that's why I want to see our backups, how they play. I want to see how Limpy goes out there basically on short yardage. I just want to see how we're going to do in the running game, because we're going to be explosive no matter what on the outside. We have speed. We have speed on the outside. Gallup is back healthy. We're going to have Tolbert as number 4. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really worried about the wide receivers. It was more the running game. I just want to see how the running game, because since Zeke is not here anymore, who's gonna be able to grind out the tough yardage? So that's why I said I want to emphasize on the running game in the beginning. Only because Zeke is not here, and Pollard to me is basically not an every down back like Zeke used to be when he was younger. So that's what I want to see.
Right.
Because don't forget Isaiah Simmons. They brought Isaiah Simmons in just for us, so we can rush the passer. So I'm looking at Isaiah Simmons as well, where he's going to line up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Isaiah Simmons could be a matchup problem too. So that's why if we establish the run, we can wear them down a little bit and then focus on the pass.
And not to cut you off, but
no, it's all good.
Jeep's comment here. That's one reason why I said that I'm worried about the run game. Not necessarily that Pollard can't handle the load, but just like you said earlier, those tough yards, those 3rd and 3 where you need somebody where they know that they know that you're about to run it. Because I think the difference between McCarthy and Kellen Moore is going to be. Kellen Moore tried to be tricky, sneaky, throw you off, trying to throw you off versus Mike McCarthy saying, this is what we're going to do. You stop us, and that's to me, that's where I'm a little bit worried about. But we're going to see on like you said, we got pretty backs.
We ain't got no dirty backs.
No, we don't.
We ain't got no dirty backs.
No. I mean, Sunday night we'll see that we'll get a lot of those questions answered Sunday night, and we should get that answer relatively quick for us the running game Sunday night. I'm just hoping that they have a game plan. I'm hoping them not playing the starters in the preseason gave the starters ahead of a shift on preparing for the Giants. So we'll see. We'll see Sunday night. It's lights, camera, action. The big lights coming on Sunday night. We're the only game on. So, everybody watching, everybody waiting. They got their memes ready.
They got the cops ready.
You know how it is. Nobody's worried about no other team. They're not even worried about their own team. They only worry about what the Cowboys do. So I'm hoping that Mike McCarthy, this is a tell it year for Mike McCarthy. You wanted to play calling duties, so we about to see. We're about to see. It's a telling year for Mike McCarthy, for Dak as well. Not saying that it means that Dak is gone, but I'm saying that it's a telling year. How many more people is it going to be to blame?
Hopefully Dak will call his own plays. What if Dak goes out there and calls his own plays and blows everybody away?
Well, basically, they said that Mike McCarthy. That's why Mike McCarthy said that he's giving him now the free rants of if he's on the field. Can nobody see the field better than him out there? So if he sees something that's called, but if he's there and he sees that that's not what needs to be done, he has that he can change that play now. He couldn't do that. And that's what a lot of people didn't get. When we said this time and time again on the show, and people argued us down. That wasn't it. And it came to light that was what the issue. That was it. And I'm not saying that's the reason why. I'm not making excuses for any of some of the games and some of the bad balls and some of the things that happened in the games. I'm not saying it. I'm making excuses for some of the interceptions that was on him. But having a quarterback being able to get to the line and they getting to see that for their own self, like, this is not look good, it's not gonna work. I can change this play. You might get a better play. Because now it's on him. He can do it now. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to take a break and run to the sideline and say, oh, this is what I saw. But then you giving the defense a chance to change up their play. That's exactly what happened in the 49ers game. On that last play. 49ers seen what we were getting ready to do. They took a break. They took a timeout. And Kellen Moore, dumbass, came right back and did the same. Came right back and did the same exact play, knowing that that's why they took a break. Came back and did the same exact thing. So for that alone, Kellen Moore should have been gone.
Well, that's something that Shannon Sharp kept trying to put in Stephen A's head today, was that they got rid of the offensive coordinator because he felt like that he was hurting the offense. Not that we couldn't move the ball, but more because we wouldn't call the right plays at the right time, sensible plays. And we all know that. We've been in chats during the game. Nikki's been at the game and gotten a chat, and I could hear her cussing through her post in the chat. that was, some of the calls they were dumb. How do you go from, like I said, I just got tired of seeing play action pass on first down, run on second down, and
Throw
then
on third down.
Yeah, then throw back on third down. Every sequence. I just got tired of seeing that. When it worked, it worked. When it didn't, it didn't.
When it didn't work, it didn't work.
So
Bear said Cowboys didn't do enough on the run game in the off season. No, I'm not gonna say that's true, and nay, but it's two sides to that. Some of the running backs that were out there, they wanted more than what we could afford to pay them. Some of the ones that we probably could have went after, they wanted more than what we can afford to pay them. Do you want to have all that money shedded out to just a 1-year rental? But then I get it. You're trying to win one ring, so sometimes you gotta do it. You gotta do it sometimes. But then you can find yourself in a situation like the Rams. And I just don't see Steven putting us back in that situation again. We did that for so many years. So I don't see Steven doing it. Not long as Steven got control of that. I think Jerry's approach to this is, if I can get what I can get out of these running backs for what I'm paying them, I'm good with that. Let's see what we can get out of these before we go and put some more money out there on one. And I honestly think that if he see that this is not working by the time we get to week 4, week 5, hey, we may be looking into bringing in another running back. But we also have to keep in consideration they still got Ronald Jones on the book. So they trying to get he suspended the first 2 games. So my thought process is he trying to wait to see when he come back what he brings to the team. If it don't work, then I could see Jerry going out there and saying, okay, Kareem Hunt's still out here. Let's bring him in. I don't know who else is still out there that would be worth taking a chance on, but I could see him going out there and saying Kareem Hunt, let's bring him in. Now remember, Kareem Hunt went to 3 different places and turned them down because of the money that they were offering. So we always have to keep that in mind too. And Jerry gonna sell you. He gonna try to sell you. Well, you come here, you're gonna be talked about more. You're gonna be in the spotlight. I'll be able to get you a couple of water bottle commercials. Jerry gonna do what he can do to try to sell you. Or it could be the player just like, okay, you know what, I really want to play, so let me just go on and take this. So I say between games 3 and 4, by the 4th game, no later than the 5th game, if things don't look right on the running back side, we'll bring in a running back. Jerry gonna nick and dime you because he already know you're playing for the biggest team in the league. So why I gotta pay you all this money and you come and play for the Cowboys? Why you don't get in here and put this Cowboy uniform on and be on this spotlight? Look at Trey Lance. Trey Lance went from not hearing his name at all to being on the NSPN name every day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just real.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Real deal Holyfield, baby. Play for the Star.
He went from not being talked about, nothing, to every day they got a segment now about Trey Lance. Oh, I was gonna tell y'all at the end of the show, but I have something to announce.
Well, you done said it now. Why don't you announce it now?
Hey, you might as well do it now, girl.
Let me just tell y'all now. After I seen Trey Lance at practice, and he said, "That's my boo."
I'm done. Look, hey,
look at this. Watch this.
Oh, sucker. Yo, I told you. It didn't take long, huh, Nikki? Nikki did a double take.
I knew that would get y'all.
Wait a minute. She got a boot. Oh my God. Damone Clark is gonna be upset. You double timing him, triple timing him. He gonna be mad.
Damone Clark and who else gonna be mad?
I don't know who else, but they gonna be mad at you.
You got
be mad at you. They gonna be mad at Nick and Nick. Oh shit! I said, where's she going? Trey Lance. I like Trey Lance, man. Trey Lance is good for us. Trey Lance is good. I know that everybody wanted a running back. I get it, but Trey Lance is gonna be good for us in the long run. Hey, what's up with your boy Leonard Fournette? How's he doing? Is he working out? Is he ready?
I haven't seen no one pick him up. They said that last time when he went to I forgot where he went, but they said he still was overweight.
Damn, he would be perfect. Leonard Fournette would be
for the hard,
perfect.
tough yards.
He would be perfect for us. I mean, he wouldn't have to carry the load because that's what Pollard's there for. He'd be a great complimentary back, but I don't know.
I like the deal for the kid from Arizona. I would have rather had him come in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah, come in and
Connor. What happened to Connor?
Yeah, I'd rather him come in and be not a everyday. But see, a lot of people, especially the backs, because their stock has went down. A lot of people are, they're not really ready. They're not really ready to take these backup roles. They won't starter money. So I don't know.
But Connor coming to the Cowboys will actually improve his brand image as a free agent anyway, because the Cardinals are gonna stink. You want to rush for 1,200 yards on a team that may win 1 or 2 games, or rather you rush for 900 yards with a Cowboy team that has a chance to go to the NFC Championship game. Which one is it?
He won out. They restructured Gallimore's deal.
So it went down. It went from 2.7 to 1.5, and he can earn that money back with incentives.
With incentives, right?
All right, show and prove, Gallimore. Let's go. You're gonna have to stop the run. We're gonna need you, big boy.
And that's one of the big things I want to see as well. How well we do on stopping the run.
Yeah, because if it does rain on Sunday night, both teams gonna have to run the ball because that ball is gonna be heavy and it's humid out there too.
Well, we're gonna pray and hope that it don't.
I'm praying too.
This is a 50% chance. We're gonna hope that it don't.
I don't know. I'm praying too. Being here too is hot.
Well, I would say how the East Coast weather is.
It's hot.
And the East Coast, we get more rain in the afternoon and evenings than any other time of the day. So, my expectations of the game is, I think it's going to be a close game. I think that we're going to pull it out by, 3 to 5 points. I don't think it's necessarily going to be a blowout. But what I'm really looking at is I really want to see how we, like you said, how we handle the run, and not just from Saquon Barkley, because we generally always kind of keep him contained. Yeah. But I'm looking more of the running of Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones had like over 700 yards rushing last year. And he had a pretty high average, rushing average. So that's where I'm looking at. How do we stop that? Because I'm not too concerned about the speedy receivers on the outside. I'm more concerned with the tight end. I'm more concerned with the interior of the offense. Are we going to be able to stop the run, and are we going to be able to stop the tight end?
You think they're going to put Clark as a spy on him?
I don't know. We only got really 2 true linebackers on the roster right now. Everybody else.
Let me see. Yeah, we got a couple, but I would put Clark maybe on him because Clark can run him down. You know what I'm saying? He's fully healthy. Put a spy on him.
We're definitely gonna see.
Think about it. That's why Trey Lance is here too. Trey Lance can actually help our defense doing the scout team. So hopefully Trey Lance is actually Daniel Jones, and basically, hey, Clark can put a spy on him. So hopefully that'll work come Sunday night. That's why I'm glad that Trey Lance is here, because when we face dual threat quarterbacks like we facing on Sunday night, Trey Lance will be an asset to us. So hopefully, Dan Quinn can come up with a scheme to make sure that Daniel Jones don't get out the pocket, because he killed us running last year actually in both games, didn't he? He killed, especially during Thanksgiving. He was running outside the pocket. And Saquon Barkley dropped that pass on the flat. they would have gave him a fourth down. I mean, on fourth down would have given him the first down. So I think that basically we should spy Daniel Jones with Clark, or try to hide it. Somebody has to spy him so it doesn't run out the pocket.
Yeah.
So, I think Clark is faster though.
Yeah. So we're going. It's going to be like I said, it's going to be an interesting first week.
No, the Giant fans always chirping, and then the following week the Jet fans. So I get it 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row, I get it. You got the Jet fans chirping. Oh, we A-Rod. He owns the Cowboys. Then you got the Giant fans, man, please, we're gonna make that throw 3 interceptions. I'm like, what? Are you serious? Yo, it's crazy. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I think we should be 2-0. After the first 2 games, we should be 2-0. I think so. Hopefully. So
he said who's going to check Waller. I think we're going to use one of the 3-headed safeties to
Curse said he want Waller man on man. That's what he said. Curse said I want Waller because Curse actually, he defends linebackers pretty well.
defense tight ends.
What I say? I mean tight ends. Tight ends. Oh Lord, I know, a long day. Curse is good though. Curse is good against tight ends. I'm just looking at if they put Waller outside. He could take him. I don't know what position Bell's going to take. I don't know what positions Bell's going to play. That's the only thing. Because Wilson's still hurt. I don't think Wilson's playing. Wilson's still out.
That's where Bell's coming in. At. Who was at that, Mike? Who was at that? McCarthy said they're moving from safety to linebacker.
That was Bell. That's what Quinn said. But Israel's still out there too. Izzy's gonna play. Izzy's got to play.
Yeah.
Izzy's got to play. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting because the new cornerback that we traded for Miami's playing. Is he active? Is he gonna be active Sunday?
Who's it gonna be active over?
I don't know. I don't know because they said that Lewis still need time. Lewis still needs time. Even though he made the 53-man roster, they say he still needs time to get in shape.
Who?
Lewis. Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis is not playing. He can't play yet. He's on the 50-man 3 roster, but he's not going to be active on Sunday night.
They got Bland playing, right?
Yeah, Bland's going to play.
Yeah.
Right is still hurt, correct?
Yeah.
He's on IR.
Have you ever seen a team with more DBs?
I'm glad we do, though. It's about time, though. It's about time. You remember we used to have this issue. It's about time. That's our strength of the defense is the DBs. I don't know what Quinn's going to do to match up. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm looking forward to it.
So do you guys think that we could have a defense that would – so I heard the kid from the Jets say that they're going to have a historical defense. They feel like that's where, he's trying to compare their defense to the Legion of Boom and the 85 Bears and so forth and so on.
I heard that.
Do you think that we could have a legendary defense that could help carry this team some?
As long as we stop the run. As long as we stop the run, we can have that. We can be that legendary team. But if we can't stop the run, we can't be legendary. We can lead lead the league in turnovers, second in sacks. But if we can't stop the run, we can't be considered legendary. So we have to stop the run. The Jets are talking a lot of mess because of Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is bringing confidence to the team, so they talking too much. They are talking too much. But I think for us to be legendary, we have to be able to stop the run. If we stop the run, then we can be considered legendary. Damn, why? What do you think about that?
I'm a wait and see guy. I'm not a type of person that – I guess I'm a show me guy. You know, I don't want to. Even when I played, I didn't do a lot of talking. I just waited for my opportunity. You know, I wanted to. You know, I like being doubted, and once you doubt me, I want to prove you wrong. And especially with me, I was a smaller guy, 5'7", 175 pounds. But I was, you know, I always felt like I had something to prove, so I never said anything. So when it comes to, even when I say my Cowboys, I really try not to predict what we do. The seasons that I don't predict what we're going to do is the seasons that we do better. You know, so
You superstitious?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. Kind of, sort of.
Kevin said we need a whole stopper up the middle to push the pocket. We get that. We have a shot.
That's why we drafted Mozzie, though.
That's what I thought. That's what we got Mozzie for.
So here's one of my boys that I played football with. Damon knows I would have one hit a game. Well, I'd make people be like, ooh, you know, because that's to me, that's how I play. You know, just let me get that one in to shut people up, and then I'm good. I'm good for the rest of the game.
I hear you.
Hey, Chanel, how you doing? So, you know, I got to go back to our so we talked about the college football. Let's see here.
Oh, my bad. We were going to go run through the divisions and pick who we think our division winners are.
Okay. So let's start in the AFC. We'll do the AFC last. AFC North.
You have it pulled up? Oh, that's my job. My bad.
Let's see here.
That's a tough one there. Let me see.
I'll find one in just a moment here.
I think I got. Let me see. They got some issues at cornerback, so I don't know. Offense gonna be good. Bengals still is.
All right, so I can't find the right.
Damn.
Okay, here we go.
That's tough.
You talking about as far as the divisions are concerned?
That's tough for the AFC North, though. That's tough.
Okay, so we're saying the AFC North. Who are you going to pick? So we got here. Jeep says the Ravens.
Who is in it? Who in that division?
You got the Ravens, the Steelers.
Bengals,
yeah, Ravens,
Browns.
Steelers, Bengals, and Browns.
I'm going with Bengals.
I'm going with Ravens.
Y'all gonna be disappointed, but go ahead.
I'm going with Ravens.
It's tough. It's tough. The Ravens don't have cornerbacks, though.
That's my point. The Ravens don't have they don't have nobody back there to stop Joe Burrow from Jamar Chase touching them.
But who do the Bengals have to stop the Ravens offense?
All they gotta do is stop Lamar. You know he ain't finna throw the ball like that to them. I mean, he got weapons now, but
and they got their running back back.
Yeah, they got the running back back.
But the Bengals have the most complete team in that division.
Yeah, I'm staying with the Bengals.
Even though I like
I could be wrong, but I'm gonna stay with the Bengals. Some tells me I don't know. I'm gonna stay with the Bengals.
Okay.
I
All right,
said
so
Bell being hurt
It
by
might be the
game 6.
Steelers. How about the Steelers? Steelers
I
are a
think the
sleeper
Steelers
team,
gonna be
though.
better than what people want to
The
get.
Steelers got a sleeper team.
Be better than what people think they are. But I'm staying with the Bengals.
okay.
I'm saying the Steelers only because they have an improved offensive line. Their defense has always been stout, and their quarterback play has been better, and they have a good running game. So the Steelers could be actually one of the teams that actually be asleep out of that division.
It could, yeah.
And Mike Tomlin doesn't have a losing record either as a head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
But
I
has
don't know.
I'm
but has
still
Pickett had taken the next step?
You got P&P. You got the Pickens board. You got Pickens and Pickett. So that's going to be a deadly combination as well. And they have a good tight end in the running game. And then they got Johnson on the other side.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Pittsburgh may be a sleeper team. They may be a sleeper team.
Pick who you gonna pick.
The Steelers.
Okay, well
Right.
that's it. That's it. Stand
Picking the
up.
Steelers. I'm standing on it. I'm standing on it.
All right. AFC East. You got the Bills, Jets. You got Bills, Jets, Miami, and Patriots.
I'm going.
Oh, see, Jeep. There you go with the hype. You taking that Aaron Rodgers hype, huh?
I think I'm gonna stay with the Bills on this. For some reason, I think the Bills gonna still edge them out somehow in one way. I'm gonna go with the Bills.
That's a tough one too. You
Now,
know
of
what?
course, all this depend on injuries and depend on how these teams hold up throughout. But I'm gonna stay with the Bills. I'm gonna take the Bills.
I'm going with the Dolphins. The Dolphins made the playoffs last year. People keep forgetting that, and they should have beat the Bills in the first round. To me, it's the Dolphins.
The only issue gonna come down with the Dolphins is quarterback situation.
Yeah, that too. But
it all depends on Tua. Tua stay healthy, Tua get hurt, or if Tua can stay in tune. That's what it's gonna come. It's all gonna come down to the quarterback. They have the roster, they have the talent, but it's all gonna come down to the quarterback.
I'm standing on that Miami. I'm standing on that one because Miami has a good defense. They're cornerbacks. They can rush the passes.
Got a shot.
They're blind.
I mean, it's gonna be a
team.
tough division, but I think the Bills edge it.
Only reason why I can't go with the Bills is because Stephon Diggs is not happy there. And if you don't have your best receiver happy, Josh Allen can only take so many beatings trying to run the ball. So that's why I haven't jumped on the Bills bandwagon this year. I'm going to say it's going to be a toss-up between the Jets and the Dolphins. And the only reason why I say it's going to be a toss-up between those two is because, as you guys said earlier, the availability of Tua, and when it comes to the Jets, is Aaron Rodgers. I know he's all hyped up now because he's on a new team and so forth and so on, but is he going to keep that same energy when things aren't going the way that he wants it to go? So that's why I say for me personally, it's going to be a toss-up between the Jets and the Dolphins. I think the AFC South is going to be pretty easy to predict.
No, that's the easy. We ain't got the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's going to be easy.
AFC South.
I picked the Jags.
I'm going to Jacksonville with that. All right, so
I got to go for the West.
Well, let's start with the AFC West then.
San Diego Superchargers, which is the LA Chargers. I think the Chargers going to surprise some people.
I picked the Chargers.
I got the Chargers.
I picked them last night. So yeah, I said the Chargers.
The Chargers are loaded, man. And now all they want to do is throw the ball down the field anyway. What up, baby boy? What's good?
Whoa, what we got? Well, picking division winners?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm picking the Chargers, man. I think Kansas City may not repeat. I'm picking the Chargers. The Chargers are loaded, man. The Chargers are loaded. Raiders? What?
Raiders.
You just want to go to
The
Vegas,
Raiders?
bro. You just want to go to Vegas and party. That's all that is. You want to go to Vegas.
Jimmy G restructured his contract today to give $17 million in space.
Yeah, Jimmy G better watch that rookie behind him. He get hurt this time. That rookie gonna take his job.
Hey,
I got the Chiefs though, man.
you got the Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs too. I can't see the Raiders. Cooley said, "What you missed? You missed a lot, Cooley. Cool.
Cooley say, what did he miss?
He missed a whole lot. He missed the
Timmy not here.
Yeah, cool. Hey, Cool. Me and you got here at the same time, Cool. So we all right.
Wait a minute. What did he just say?
I said me and Cool got here at the same time, so he all right.
The hell?
So y'all both in the hot seat.
What
So
y'all
we
was
know
drinking
we rolled
on?
together.
So is Cooley gonna pay your fine? We charging you $500,000 for being late today.
God.
500,000? Yeah, hey, Cool.
Wow. You better not be late no
You
more.
got a couple of Monopoly games around the house.
You better not be late no more.
All right, so I got Chiefs. Mr. Cowboy Nation got Chiefs. Nikki, who you got? Oh, you said the Chargers.
I got the Chargers.
And K Boogie, you got the Chargers.
That's right, the Chargers. I love them uniforms. Them baby blue uniforms. That's what's gonna do it.
So y'all gonna pick the Chargers with Kellen Moore calling their offense.
But he got the type of quarterback that he wants.
Kellen Moore is perfect for them.
He got the type of quarterback.
He is. Herbert is perfect for what he wants to do. Now, he is perfect for what he wants to do.
And they got the vertical game to do it.
The same.
But those receivers stay hurt.
Yeah, but they got a new one too.
Allen stay hurt.
TCU.
Boy from TCU.
That was a top 10
boy from
pick. I'm telling you, the Chargers, Superchargers. First, they're gonna start by beating Miami on Sunday, because I got them beat Miami on Sunday, right? Even though I picked Miami to win the AFC East, but the Chargers are gonna win this week. Watch what I tell you. The Chargers, man, listen, because Kellen Moore likes to throw the ball. They hired him to throw the ball. They want to be more explosive because they got to deal with actually the Chiefs. So he's tailor-made for them. He's tailor-made. They don't have to worry about running the ball.
But is he gonna be predictable?
We're gonna see. Only time will tell. Maybe he learned his lesson though.
That's my thing.
Maybe he learned his lesson from actually, you know, sometimes they say, hey, you can have a job and you may have been so-so, and then you take another one and you're great at it. Maybe he's great at this one. Who knows? We're gonna see. Because he has the person, they have the personnel. They have the personnel to do a lot of things. They'll do a lot of damage in the AFC. And they have a good quarterback as well.
Yeah, they do.
They don't have to worry about running the ball. Forget running the ball. They don't care. They just want to pass. Don Coryell days.
Boogie.
What's up?
Boogie, you own to something. You own. I heard you say it about Pittsburgh. You own to something. I think Pittsburgh I think they're gonna contend for that division, but I'm gonna roll with the Ravens, man. I think Lamar gonna surprise some people with his throwing, with his own.
Yeah, but they're not gonna be able to stop anybody though. On the pass, they can't. They have no cornerbacks. The Ravens cornerbacks are out. They hurt. They done. Yeah. What are they gonna do? I don't know. They're gonna score points, but I don't know.
Yeah.
You see Foxy over there, right? Getting ready. He's gonna go try out for the Ravens to be a cornerback. You see what he did, right? He was like, "Yeah, I think I can go out there." You see what I'm saying? You saw that, right?
Nah.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
I got a couple quarters. in me.
No, I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't.
He said, "I don't."
I like what I do. I like being able to get on the sideline. You hold, coach. Shut up.
That was.
Yeah. I don't hear this no more. Got one more time. I like being able to do that.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I don't think the Ravens gonna be able to stop anybody. It's gonna be all high scoring games. It's not the Ravens defense of old. I'm telling you, I don't know. That's why I picked Pittsburgh or Pittsburgh.
All right, so let's go to the NFC. Let's go to the NFC West since we're gonna stay out west.
That's easy though. That's easy.
I gotta go with San Fran.
I gotta go with 49ers too.
Yeah, I gotta go with San Fran.
You think Geno Smith gonna do it again?
I'm picking Seattle.
I'm picking Seattle too.
Really? I'm picking the 49ers because I want all the smoke with them this year anyway.
I'm picking
I want
Seattle.
all the smoke anyway.
I like Smith and Jiggle.
Yeah, he's good though.
Him and DK gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Him and DK gonna be a problem.
Okay.
Jamal, hey, Mr. Adams will be back too. Jamal Adams will be back too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going with Seahawks.
I don't know. The 49ers kind of lambasted them every time they played except one game. That was on Thursday night. That was the only close game when Brock Purdy was just starting out. But I don't know. We have to see. I mean, you know what? It's going to depend on Brock Purdy as well. Because now that there's film on him, right? So now they're going to see his tendencies. So, but 49ers still have great talent, though. I don't know. It's going to be pretty tight. It's going to be pretty tight.
Man,
but I still have to.
Somebody said the Rams.
No, Kevin. Listen, whatever's in your cup, Kevin drinking the same thing because he's just playing right now. Kevin just playing right now. Ain't no way. The Rams.
Yeah, Kevin ain't doing no but clowning.
Kevin clown. No. Ain't no way. There ain't no way. Nah.
He just having fun. Rams coach don't even want to be there.
I know, right?
Right. He came back for the money. He don't even want to be there.
Yeah, good point though, Kelly, with Bosa. Bosa want more money too. Everybody want money.
And then they say Kittles is hurt.
Yeah.
Really? Like hurt or
he's not playing. He's not playing this weekend.
They listed him as doubtful for Sunday.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they made my week one pick even stronger. Because I think the Steelers gonna get them week one.
Really, I didn't pick the Steelers. I picked the 49ers.
Yeah, I think Steelers gonna get them week one. So if Killer's not playing, yep.
Yeah, but they still got Deebo Samuel, some other weapons though. They still got McCaffrey though.
Yeah. But you still got Purdy coming off of an injury, and he haven't played in a real game since that
huge injury
and surgery.
Huge injury.
Yeah. And you got film. And you have film on him now.
Yeah. You got film on him. You got film on him.
Yeah.
But they still have a strong defense. So let's see how Pittsburgh is going to fare against them now.
We'll see.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh O-line is going to be the key. If they O-line,
they got a better
O-line plays up the par, plays solid, Pittsburgh will be a tough out.
Mm-hmm.
They will be a tough out.
That's what Simi went to Pittsburgh. Cool, since you want to start talking. Simmons on the practice squad. Think I don't know? Let's go, Simmons.
Well, he on the practice squad with Steelers?
Yes, he is. Okay.
Well, that's good. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I am too.
Glad he got it.
I was about to say, K Boogie's happy about that, wasn't
he? No, I'm just.
Yeah, his face lit up.
Oh, y'all got jokes. Oh, wait till I see your boo Trey Lance. Just wait till I'm gonna send him a message. Say, yo, you got a Myra. Yo, Trey, Trey, come here, bro.
Yeah, so you the dubbed them on clock or you cheating?
Look, they coming here and start some rumors.
Yo, look at this. That's right. They got AB too. I forgot they got.
Yeah, they did get Anthony Brown.
They got Anthony Brown on the practice squad.
That's 7 points for the Niners.
Man, or at least a pass interference.
At least a pass interference.
One of those. Oh shoot, help me.
Okay. So AFC North. I'm sorry, NFC North. That's for real. NFC North.
The Bears. I'm going with the Bears, man.
I'm going with the Bears.
Bears gonna be a problem.
Bears gonna be a problem.
Bears gonna be a problem.
Y'all going with the Bears, really?
Yeah.
Justin Fields.
And DJ Moore.
Now.
Yeah.
And they beat
There's you said Minnesota. Do you know how raggedy Minnesota is right now?
Well, how come y'all not?
Do y'all understand how raggedy Minnesota is right now?
Man, I'm picking the Packers as a sleeper, and I'm gonna tell you why. The Packers have 8 first-round draft choices on defense, and their offense is going to be explosive. I think Jordan Love is going to shock everybody. Jordan Love going to shock the world.
I think he's going to bow, but I still think Fields got a little bit more the offense for his weapons wise.
Yeah.
Nah, Green Bay got a bomb squad. They got a lot of weapons on offense. Green Bay has a lot of weapons on offense. I'm telling you, just watch. When they play Sunday.
The Lions getting better each year. They are, but the Lions got 6 players suspended.
Man, they out here gambling.
Nah, they shooting Tubi movies in damn Detroit. That's what they
Yeah,
doing.
that's what they
shooting
doing.
Tubi
They doing
movies.
Tubi
They
movies.
doing Tubi. They doing too many Tubi movies out there in Detroit. Yo, I love y'all Tubi. I love Detroit. I'm just saying.
Don't be talking about Detroit. I got to go to Detroit in a couple of weeks for a business meeting, so I ain't trying to get jumped when I got
If
here.
you go start the
you
Tubi
on one
movie,
of
you
them
gonna
movies
know.
sitting at the kitchen.
Yeah, right. You gonna know. Yo, Fox, you're the Tubi movie. Oh snap! Yo, I'm picking Green Bay. I'm standing on that one. I'm picking Green Bay on that.
I think Jordan Love is still need to figure out how to win. Like I think he's gonna ball out, but I think he's gonna have to learn how to win. He's still a young player, right? So I think he's gonna need to figure out how to win. There's gonna be some games get past him that they could have won. You know what I'm saying? They'll do to his
Yeah, I got you on that.
Yeah.
But they got a running game too.
I think they do got a running game because
they got a running game to fall back on. It doesn't always have to be Jordan Love. Yeah. They have a running game. They have a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
So if you look at the division, who has a 1-2 punch at running back besides Green Bay? A 1-2 running back.
So Detroit picked up a nice little running back in the draft.
Yeah, they did. But he ain't proved himself yet. And he's from Bama. Roll Tide.
Wait, I mean the Bears. You got the running back and whoever the back is Justin Fields.
So let's say if you have to throw the ball, do you have more faith in Justin Fields or Jared Goff?
Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
Really?
Jared Goff had some pretty nice stats last year. If you look at Jared Goff's stats, his stats were really good last year. The last 9 games, he was off the chain. So I mean,
he was.
Last 9 games, he's off the chain. So we don't know what Justin Fields is just yet. We don't know. We know what he did at Ohio State, but we don't know what he's going to be with the Bears. At least Goff took the Rams to the Super Bowl, and then last year, the last 9 games, he has some really incredible stats.
They was 8-2 their last 10 games.
Yeah. So I mean, we got to see.
Yeah. So thus my pick is the Lions. I'm picking the Lions to win that division.
Okay, I'm staying with Green Bay though because I'm pulling for Jordan Love.
All right, we got the NFC South.
Oh shit, that's easy. That's the easy.
That's easy. Who you got?
That's the Saints.
Yeah.
I know Nikki didn't want to hear that, but it's got to be the Saints. The Saints have the best defense and they have a really nice offense to go with.
They got the best QB too. So
yeah,
I think Atlanta gonna have something to say about it though. But I think the Saints are good.
I don't want to give Atlanta no more credit than what I give them when it comes to football. But it's gonna be a toss-up between the Saints and the Falcons.
Yeah.
I think that they're gonna rely on their running game a little bit more. You know, they picked up old boy from Texas.
Yeah.
The running back. So I got a toss up between the Saints and the Falcons. I got a little edge towards Atlanta.
Damn, nobody picked the Panthers?
But Kevin did. Kevin picked them.
Nobody picked the Panthers?
I think that's another.
Kevin did.
I think that's another.
We got to take his cup. That's it. We got to take Kevin's cup. That's it.
Brian Jordan said Saints got a good receiving core. Yeah, they do. They do. I think I like Olave. I'm real high on Chris Olave.
Yeah, they got good wide receivers. Quarterback is top 15. So it's Nikki. I'm sorry, but I picked the Saints in the South. So you know you're gonna be hearing from your family. Your cousin's gonna be calling you every day.
So my only problem with the Saints is that their defense is getting a little older. That's my only concern with the Saints.
But look at the QBs in that division, like.
Yeah,
the QBs they got to face in that division. Like nobody really scared you. Right.
Derek Carr is a top 10 quarterback, though. Don't
say I'm saying.
I don't know about top 10.
I mean, top 15. He top 15.
Yeah,
I give him top 15. Yeah, I give him
Derek
top 15.
Carr is top 15 quarterback, though.
Derek
Carr is a top 15 quarterback. It wasn't his fault that his coach couldn't coach last year.
Man, that dude couldn't coach ever.
I'm just
Right.
not
Don't get
picking-
niggas started. Don't get niggas
I'm
started.
just not picking that division.
She can't. She said, I'm not doing it.
I'm just not picking it.
All right, and last but not least,
Oh, forget it.
with unbiased opinions, the NFC East.
How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys?
We're gonna let the guests pick because they won't say we being.
I got facts.
I do too.
Yeah, I got facts with my argument. So I got facts. Yeah, so y'all know who I'm picking.
I think that the division is going to be. Everybody's picking the Cowboys, of course. I think the division is going to be a little bit more competitive than what a lot of people. I think that we're going to be the best division in football again.
Yep.
I think the Commanders are going to be a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit better. And I also think that the division is going to come down to the last 3 weeks of the season.
It might.
We're going to have some. We're going to be. It's going to be at some time on this show, sometime in the middle of the season. We're going to be cussing and fussing, and we're going to get kicked off the radio.
No, we not. No, we not.
They gonna have to put us on XM radio next to Howard Stern.
He's an XM.
But I think that we'll eventually pull it off. I do think there will be a. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the Eagles' last 8 to 9 games is like murderous row. Murderous row. That's why I'm picking the Cowboys to win because they have a first place schedule this year, and their last 8 to 9 games is like murderous row. Murderous row in the last, and it's crazy. If you look at their division, I mean their games for the last 8-9 games, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah.
So we have to take advantage of that. We have to.
And then on top of that, Philly lost a lot. And I don't know why people like the media. The media is really acting like they didn't lose. Like they lost both coordinators. They lost the lead interception guy, lead tackler, and one of their best run stuffers in the middle.
Yeah.
And you replace them from dudes from Georgia, and y'all think these dudes finna just step in and dominate pros. This ain't the SEC. It's not gonna go like that. You know what I'm saying? That will they make for sure. But the Eagles, they went 14-3. I'm giving them 11 wins. They're gonna take at least three steps back. At least 3 steps back. So you can if anything, you can book us for 12-5. I think we about got that down pat.
I give us 13-4. 13-4. We shouldn't have any games like the Jacksonville games or the Green Bay games this year. We shouldn't have those games. If we have about 14 points, run the ball, situational play calling, and so we're gonna see. That's right. No repeat winner since what 2000.
No repeat winner since, like I said, since McNabb now. Yeah.
That's why I'm going with the Cowboys.
Because you weren't finna tell me after going 6-0 in the division, you weren't finna tell me like, nah, we repeat, but we didn't. Like that, it has been a repeat.
But we could have repeated. We could have repeated.
Right, we could have.
If we wouldn't have lost two 14-point leads in the fourth quarter, Jacksonville and Green Bay, we would have been repeat winners.
But that's the thing, the shoe on the other foot now. So we don't have the first place schedule this year. They do.
First place schedule.
We did out there the first place schedule. See, they got the first place schedule this year. So we're gonna see.
Yeah, we said that last year too. It's like, hey, they got a second place schedule. The Giants had a third place schedule. Giants have a third place schedule again.
Yeah.
Schedule.
I think the Giants gonna be sneaky though. The Giants gonna be sneaky.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not putting nothing, past anybody in the division.
No.
I just feel like that.
I don't think Commanders gonna be all that bad. That's just.
I don't think they're gonna be all that bad either.
I don't think they're gonna be.
So they
was
2 wins away from making.
They got a
the
better
playoffs,
play
too.
caller.
Yeah. I think you may see 3 teams out of this division go to the playoffs again. You may see.
We just don't know about their quarterback though. We don't know their quarterback. Their quarterback play. We don't know what he's going to do. He got lucky and beat the Cowboys because the Cowboys didn't even give a crap about that game. Think about it. Everybody's hyping up the Commodores, the Commanders, or whatever you want to call them because of that last game when they beat us. They hyping them up last year. They hyping them up. Oh, yeah,
they got film on him too now.
So I don't know. We got to see. I don't know. We're going to see. It's still a culture. You know what I'm saying? We got to see.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be better than the Giants. That's the thing. I don't think they're going to be better than the Giants.
So we lucked out on that first place schedule. We were helped by playing the AFC South, I believe. That's why I thought we would repeat.
I mean, they did.
Shit. I think Jacksonville put a knife in our back with that nonsense. Whew. That was.
Excuse me. So we got the
Think
AFC
about that
East.
game.
Yeah.
Think about that
AFC
game, though,
East,
y'all.
yeah.
Think about that game. If we would have beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then we beat the Redskins, we could have won the division.
Yeah.
Think about that. Or even Green Bay. So that's why we got to capitalize on teams. If we up by 14 or 17, we got to capitalize on that.
Yeah. No, I don't want to see a team saying, "Hey, let's run the ball," even though we down double digits in the fourth quarter. That's disrespect. Like the team shouldn't say, "I'm gonna run the ball." Like when you down double digits in the fourth, we should be hunting. You know what I'm saying? So we need to get that fixed. Like I don't want to see that no more this year.
Yo, we need to be hunting. We need to be out there just being a carnivore. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out here. Let's go get it. That's why stopping the run up the middle and stopping these dual threat quarterbacks are going to be really essential for us to have a top 5 defense. We have to.
And we need that pass rush to be where it need to be because that pass rush will help out that secondary a lot.
So I saw a comment earlier about them Tank playing a little bit more D tackle. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know about that. We got enough D tackles though.
I thought he did pretty good when he played. He had a couple snaps of D tackle last year.
Maybe on passing downs, if they go with the NASCAR package.
Yeah, like a NASCAR or something.
Like those, but not like on running downs. He'd get killed.
But I heard we was putting Parsons at tackle. He in camp. They said he got some reps inside.
Yeah.
This dude. Good. Man, good luck on the guard blocking him. And you know what I'm saying? If we got Mozzie or Hankins next to him, you got the double them. And you got Michael Parsons one-on-one with a guard. That is unfair. That guard is not going to be able to block him. He's going to be too quick.
See, David trying to be funny. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, huh, David? Got jokes. Oh,
so we picked division winners. Who is your? We're not going to ask for the Super Bowl sleeper teams out of the NFC. But who will be your Super Bowl sleeper team out of the AFC?
Sleeper team?
Yeah.
You know what? Denver?
That's a good Broncos. Pick. That's a good pick.
So you think Sean Payton's going to go there and turn them all the way around?
I think he turned them around, but I don't think it happened this year.
Yeah, I mean.
Again, we still got to wait to see what Russell Wilson we going to get.
Now, it is all contingent upon Russell.
Don't forget that wide receivers are hurt, though. Their 2 star wide receivers are hurt.
Oh, they did.
Right?
They lost both of them.
They lost both. They lost 3 wide receivers, actually. They lost 3.
Yeah, they lost Hamler, too. I know that. Yeah.
So you might want to take that back, player.
Yeah, I need to take that one back then. I need to take that one back. I probably hop on that Charger bandwagon with you then.
Yeah, yo, listen.
So let's say hypothetically, what if the Chargers made it to the Super Bowl and we did?
Lord have mercy. That's gonna be something else. I told y'all that a while ago, boy.
Man, the Dak haters gonna have a field day. If Kellen Moore get them boys to the Super Bowl, them Dak haters gonna have a field day.
Man,
but I'm gonna tell you why they wouldn't make it, because they got a dumb head coach.
That too. The coach is crazy.
Because think about that. Think about that playoff game. You had a coach who's not making good decisions, and you had an offensive coordinator who's a little shaky. Those two combinations don't work.
Yeah.
There was a big 2 on the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they lost the lead. How did you do that?
They were up 3 scores, right?
Yeah, they was up there at least 20.
They was up. It was a blowout.
Like I left the house. Yeah, I left the house, man. When someone started kicking
it. Set AT&T on fire and go to the jail.
Why you gonna go to jail? Why you gonna set it on fire, Sylvia? What's going on? Let Dr. Feelgood talk to you, baby. What you doing? Come on, Sylvia. Why you gonna burn down the stadium, Sylvia?
She said, if Kellen Moore make it to the Super Bowl and we don't, that's what she was saying that for.
A lot of people gonna be really upset if that happens. Imagine that. Whew. But Kellen Moore, like his play calling is a perfect fit for the Chargers, though. Like we just said, he's a perfect fit. It's just the head coach be making some dumb decisions at times. But
the Chargers. So here's my thing about the Chargers, and I say the same thing about Buffalo, and I'm saying the same thing about Cincinnati. Granted, Cincinnati did make it to the Super Bowl with Joe Burrow. I give them all the credit in the world for that. But what have the Chargers really done to get all the publicity that they're getting? They've been a second and third place team ever since Herbert has been in the league.
You're right.
They missed the playoffs because their coach wouldn't settle for a tie.
They missed the playoff because their coach wouldn't let him to.
He was too arrogant.
His ego got in the way.
Yo, that was the dumbest call too. Call timeout. Like, what are you doing, bro? That was the crazy thing.
I could not believe what I was looking at. I'm like, dude, are you serious?
Nobody could.
And the Raiders was like, we had already went to the sideline and had determined that we weren't gonna try to stop them. We was gonna let the tie happen because we were both going to the playoffs. That was the dumbest.
Yeah.
Idiotic thing to do.
So my question is, how can I have faith in it unless they use that as fuel to get them to the next level? How can I have faith in a team that hasn't done anything?
So now I got
because of the star power though. They have a lot of talent on their team. That's why. They have a lot of talent. If you look at their roster, though, they have a lot of talent.
So because then you got Kellen Moore too.
They got a lot of star power though on their team.
Moore now.
Hey, like I said, sometimes you could be at one job, you mediocre, then you go to another job, and you could be outstanding.
Right.
So maybe Kellen Moore learned from his mistakes. Who knows? But the Chargers have so much firepower on offense, man.
So let me go back to
firepower.
Let me go back to Josh Allen, since we're talking about these AFC quarterbacks. 2 years ago, he was the darling of the league.
Yes,
he was.
Last year, he was the darling of the league. But what has it gotten him?
Nothing.
I'm gonna say this. It got him a pass. It got him a pass last year because it seemed like everybody wanted to come down on Dak for losing in the divisional round, but nobody picked that to get to the Super Bowl. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys were not the Super Bowl favorite coming into the season, but Buffalo was. Buffalo was Super Bowl favorite, right? So and no, they didn't get it done. Didn't get to the Super Bowl, right? So and they gave him a pass, right? If there'd have been Dak and the Cowboys are Super Bowl favorites coming into last season, and we lost in the division round, they would, man, they still be on Dak right now. They
So
still
David,
be on Dak right too.
yeah.
Yeah,
So David said he played one of the best games ever against Kansas KC,
Yeah,
but didn't he make it to the Super Bowl?
No, he's on Madden though. He's on the cover of Madden. If
He
that's
on cover of
anything,
Madden.
they put him on cover of Madden. So you know what that means. You know what
People
that
get
means.
Burrow a pass because he got to the Super Bowl. Big difference.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it was a big difference. But if you look at the year that Burrow took Cincinnati to took Cincinnati to the Super Bowl, it wasn't the offense that got them to the Super Bowl. It was their defense that got them to the Super Bowl. Their defense stepped up in 2 of the last 3 games to get Cincinnati over the hump to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that O-line was trash.
And the running
He was
game
like
too.
the
Their
most
running
sacked
game. The
quarterback.
running
And the
game
running
did play
game,
well.
yeah.
And the running game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Burrow was getting sacked like how many times
Yeah,
he
he
get
was
sacked
getting-
against the
yeah.
Tennessee Titans that game? Like
No.
9 times he
The
got sacked?
Tennessee Titans, he got sacked, what, 10 times?
Ooh, and they still won the
Yeah,
game
like that.
Yeah.
because of Tannehill with his interceptions.
Right.
That's crazy. But Burrow's a good quarterback, though. He played at LSU, #1 pick. So, I mean, Burrow gets a free pass.
So I'm
Burrow's
not
done it on
taking
every level.
yeah, I'm definitely not taking away anything that these young guns have done. I think the point of me asking the questions that I have is that if we're giving these guys a pass, or the media is giving these guys a pass, and I say the same thing about Aaron Rodgers. Is Aaron Rodgers a great quarterback, or has he been a great quarterback? Yes, he has. But one Super Bowl title that makes you the ultimate great quarterback. You know, and as somebody said up here, who was that?
3
Dilfer
MVPs,
won-
though.
Yeah, Dilfer won a Super Bowl. What's his name? Joe. What's Joe for Baltimore?
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl. Jeff Hostetler won a Super Bowl. Does that make all these quarterbacks great? You know?
No.
So I don't know. I just, as being a Cowboys fan, I want a Super Bowl. I don't care if we run the ball 62 times a game and throw it 5.
Damn.
I just want a Super Bowl.
I want a Super Bowl, too. But, damn, if we run the ball that many times, it won't be
Well,
polished.
didn't Belichick beat the Bills with something like that, didn't he?
He beat the Rams like that.
Or was
He
it the
beat the
Rams?
Rams like
Yeah,
that.
He beat the Rams like that.
yeah. They ran the ball like 50-some times, only threw it like 3 or 4 times, something like that. Okay, he said no. The different response was about the defense carrying Burrow. Okay.
I got you.
Mm.
All right, so we want to run down the games this weekend and predict the games.
Yeah, let's go.
Let me look at my picks too while we doing that. Let me make sure my picks is accurate. Because man, I can't be losing the first week.
All right, here. Let's see here. Let me pull it up so we can go. Let's see here. Boop. Doop. All right. So kickoff, we got Lions and Chiefs. Who's everybody got?
KC on that one.
Yeah, I got KC. That's gonna be a whole bunch to a little right there.
That's gonna be a high scoring game. That's gonna be a really high.
Well, hold on. You see, they saying Kittle. I mean, not Kittle, but Kelsey the hyperextended his knee, man.
Yeah, he might not play, but they still
He
have
might not
Patrick
play.
Mahomes though.
Yes, they got Mahomes though.
Mahomes in a strong running game, and then they have some wide receivers. So
Yeah. Hey, Kadarius Tony going. Yeah. I think Kadarius Tony gonna break out this year over there.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs too. I think the lights are just gonna be too big for the Lions this first game. So, all right, Panthers at Falcons.
I got ATL shouting on that one.
Yeah, I got ATL too, man. I think Bryce Young about to get baptized. He better get back into the league.
What you say, Nikki?
You on mute, baby.
I just realized that. I have Atlanta.
Okay. Let's see here. We got she said Magic City on that one. All right, we got Bengals versus Browns.
I got upset special on that one. I got Cleveland. When's the last time Cincinnati has beat Cleveland on the road? Cleveland owns them on the road. And I learned that the hard way last year on Thursday Night Football. Look it up. The Bengals have not beaten Cleveland in years on the road.
You're right. But I'm still going with Bengals.
I'm going with Cleveland on that one. I think Deshaun Watson about to light them up.
I'm going to take the Bengals. You think so? I'm going to take the Bengals.
Deshaun Watson has as much to prove as Dak Prescott this year.
He does.
Right, yeah.
Maybe more.
Maybe more. You're right.
Maybe more.
Contract.
Here's a guaranteed.
I'm going with Cleveland. I think that they boosted their defense a little bit, so that's why I'm going with Cleveland. Joe Burrow is coming off of injury.
That's right. They can.
And yep. So that's why I'm going with Cleveland.
I'm still gonna stick with the Bengals because, well, it depends. Long as Deshaun ain't been in the massage parlor, so
they don't have. They don't have any in Cleveland.
Nikki, you damn near made me choke off. You damn made me choke off my blue cup here.
Oh shoot! Oh man!
I'm gonna stick with Bengals.
All right, we got Jaguars and Colts. I think to me that's an easy one.
That's easy.
Yeah,
that's easy. I'm going to Jaguars, obviously.
I'm going Jags too.
Buccaneers versus Vikings.
Oh, that's easy. That's the Vikings on that one.
Yeah, it's the Vikings.
All right, Nikki.
Yeah, Vikings. Y'all know that crybaby over there in Tampa.
Yeah, but so what are you guys expectations for Baker Mayfield? What y'all think?
Did he sign a 1 year deal?
Yeah, he signed a 1 year deal. But he kind of in an unfortunate situation, with his center. They done lost his center,
Yeah, he did.
For the year, they lost his center. I don't know. I think Todd Bowles is more on the hot seat there than Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, he's sitting up.
I think they're looking more at what Bowles do versus what Baker Mayfield do.
Okay. You're right, Kelly. I didn't say that. Texans and Ravens.
Oh, y'all know damn well the Texans is not finna
It's a reason we skipped that one. Like whole bunch to a little bit, Ravens. Whole bunch to a little.
So Kevin says, "All right, gotta go, K Boogie, because my cup is empty." And Nikki hired her pink hair from me.
Oh, all right, Kevin. Bless, man.
All right, Kev.
I had to wear the star tonight.
All right, so we got Titans and Saints.
That's easy.
You going Saints, K Boogie?
Yeah, Saints. That's easy. What the Titans gonna do?
Yeah, I'm like it's hard for me to get behind Tannehill, man. It really is. It's so hard for me to get behind Tannehill. So I mean, I just don't trust them. I don't. So I'm going Saints.
All right, we got
Skipping that
yep.
game.
You skipping that game, Nick? Well, we know what your mind says. All right, 49ers and Steelers.
I got Pittsburgh.
I actually, you know what?
I
I have the
Pittsburgh,
49ers.
I got Pittsburgh.
For some reason, I have a feeling Pittsburgh gonna win.
Yeah, I got Pittsburgh.
So on my free pool, I got San Francisco. On my money pool, I got Pittsburgh. So when money's on the line, I'll go with Pittsburgh over San Francisco. All right, we got Cardinals and the no-name team.
Yeah, the no-name team.
Yeah, that's.
We're gonna go with the team formerly known as the Redskins.
Yeah. All right, we got Packers and Bears.
I got the Bears. Actually, this game.
I got Bears too.
Yeah,
I got Bears too. Raiders and Broncos.
The Broncos. I got the
I'm
Broncos.
going Broncos.
The
Yeah,
Broncos don't have all their receivers.
yeah, like their
That's kinda
receiver
hard.
thing
It's kind of a
is
tough
scaring
one.
me. Yeah, it's scaring me. That's really scaring me.
Yeah,
But-
and I still have to look at the fact that Jimmy G do have Josh back, and he do have Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
And Peyton Manning, this is his first game. This is a game gonna be a game for him to work out tweaks and see what he really got in some of his players. I'm gonna have to go with Raiders on this one.
Okay.
I picked the Broncos, but
I picked the Broncos.
I'm scared of that pick.
Nah, Russell got listen, Russell getting ready to have another baby with Ciara, so Russell got to show and prove too. Russell gonna have to show everybody that listen, I may be down 2 wide receivers, but hey, that's all good. We gonna tear the Raiders up.
Let's ride.
Let's ride, baby. Yeah, he been doing enough riding, don't you think? But anyway.
All right, Chargers and Dolphins.
Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers in this game. They beat the Miami Dolphins last year.
Yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins, man. Tua healthy, right? So if Tua
where they playing at?
LA. It's gonna be another high scoring game. Get my FanDuel ready on that one.
I'm going with Chargers because I don't trust Tua yet.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Eagles and Patriots.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
The Sheagles.
I'm going for Zeke.
Really?
Nah.
They're like, man, nothing will warm my heart more than to see Zeke hit them for about $130 and 2 tubs, and they beat. Oh my God!
I don't know about that one.
Eagles win this one. I'm sure Eagles win this one, but it wouldn't hurt my feelings to see the Patriots win.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do what I did before. I picked on my free one. I said there was gonna be an upset, and I picked the Patriots to beat the Eagles. But on my money one, I picked the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Where they playing in? They playing in Philly?
They're playing in New England.
And they playing in Belichick a cheat now.
They play in New England. Isn't it Tom Brady Day? Aren't they gonna honor Tom Brady at halftime?
Yeah, I go honor Tom Brady, so they definitely cheating there. They gonna steal some cheating. Yes.
They about to cheat like they about to cheat.
They're gonna cheat for real.
All right, so we got the Seahawks and Rams.
Oh, the Seahawks on that one.
Seahawks.
The Rams gonna show up?
I got Seahawks on that one.
Okay. Giants, Cowboys.
How about them boys? Them Cowboys.
David, I did not pick the Pats. I said I would love to see the Pats win, but I say, but I have to follow the right and go with Eagles.
I got to put Kevin's comment up here. Big respect for y'all. Y'all know y'all stuff and keep it interesting. It's a good show. All except Nikki picking the Pats.
No, I didn't. I said I'm going. I want to see Zeke do good, but I think the Eagles gonna still win.
Yeah, I think they was going to win.
Man, Zeke gonna have like 25 yards. Watch. That's it.
And-
Watch
and
what I tell
three-
y'all.
look,
Don't
and
do
touchdowns.
that. Well, that's gonna be more yards than Simi.
Oh.
Yo, wait a minute. What's Simi got to do with this? Damn. Why? Oh my God. Yo, what's Simi got? Yo, Simi is. Yo, what's Simi got? Simi is an innocent bystander.
I saw
Why
you.
y'all be picking on Simi, man?
I had to do that because the two on here.
Yo, God bless you, Simi. We riding with you, Simi. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Simi. We ride with you, Playboy. It's all good.
All right, Nikki, that's the second time you done made me choke.
Yo, it's better than Simi. Oh shit. Oh man, that's funny.
Oh my goodness. All right, and then last but not least, Jets and Bills.
I'm taking the Jets only because they're playing at home and they beat the Buffalo last year at home. That's when Josh Allen came down with the elbow injury playing against the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
And New York is going to be a buzz. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Aaron Rodgers' first home game, really. Don't count the preseason. His first regular season.
Later on that night, the Giants turn around and play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Let y'all in on a little secret. Let y'all in on a little secret.
What is it? Let me hear it. Come on.
The Jets O-line sucks. You got to find out Monday night.
But the only thing is, the Bills' best pass rush is not playing though. He's not playing. You're not playing though.
They gonna get some heat on Aaron Rodgers. It's gonna be a close game. I think Buffalo edge them out. But the O-line in New York ain't up to par. Especially for that finger point diva. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that team to implode. I'm counting down.
You counting down?
I'm counting down. I can't wait. Yeah, because he's finna start pointing fingers in a minute.
He's a leader. He's supposed to, though. He's a leader. He's supposed to. He was doing on Hard Knocks, though. He was doing on Hard Knocks as well. He's pointing fingers. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch it.
I haven't watched Hard Knocks.
They said they had the lowest
viewing.
They said they had the lowest rating in views.
Yeah, ain't nobody coming to see the Jets. Ain't nobody buying no tickets to see the Jets.
I say even
don't
with
nobody care.
Even they because of Aaron Rodgers coming there, they took them to do it because of Aaron Rodgers. But they said it had the lowest rating of views.
But who likes Aaron Rodgers? Who?
Exactly.
Don't nobody like Aaron Rodgers.
Don't nobody like Aaron Rodgers.
Except all the Jet fans. The Jet fans love that man right now. You know how many Aaron Rodgers jerseys you see in Jersey? They love Aaron Rodgers. He's the talk of the town. He's the talk of the town. Goes to all the sporting events, front row. Goes to all the musicals, front row. Everything is front row with him.
Because it's free.
It's free.
But it's Aaron Rodgers. They love Aaron Rodgers, man. Everything. They love Aaron Rodgers here. So we're going to see. Because last year, the Jets had a very good team. They just didn't have a quarterback. Or else they would have went to the playoffs and Miami wouldn't have.
They would have made they would have made the
playoffs. So that's why everybody's so hyped. So let's see what happens. Let's see. It's a lot of noise going on, though. It's a lot of noise.
Yeah.
And we played in the second game of the year. We played the Giants first and the Jets second. That's a lot of smoke for me, boy.
Both nationally televised games.
Yes, sir.
This front we got, dude, I ain't scared of no QB. We can neutralize any QB in this league with this front. Yeah, all we got to do is get you in a loan or whatever in loan, and your chance is gonna drop tremendously because you can't block all these dudes we got coming.
The only thing though, with Daniel Jones, we got to put a spy on him though. We got to put a spy on him because he killed us running the ball. He killed us. Like I think he averaged 50 to 60 yards a game rushing. He killed us last year, so we got to put a spy on him.
So I don't even necessarily think it's just a spy. It's just when we do those twists up front, the guys got to stay in their lanes.
Yeah.
and just
Yeah,
keep
that
him
helps.
in the pocket. You can't let him scramble outside the pocket. But we've hit our 2-hour mark. Time went by fast.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's we've done our 2-hour mark. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody that once again who listened to the show and who came on with the comments. We appreciate everybody who comes on every week that supports us. Big ups to you guys. We have NFL football starting Thursday, even though the Cowboys aren't playing. I'm pretty sure everybody's eyes is going to be on the TV.
Oh yeah.
On Peacock or NBC to watch that game.
Anybody.
Sunday, everybody's going to be in front of the TVs watching the game because football season is the best season of the year.
Cool say offensive player of the year, Simi.
Yo, he still see. The funny thing is, when Washington got cut last year, I let it go. Once I said one thing, but now every week is gonna be a Simi joke. Simi. Simba, who got the keys to my Beamer? What we doing here? Every week is Simi, man.
But he didn't have to get you because you did say you guaranteed Simi was gonna be on this team.
You know what? I thought he was. Simi didn't drop any passes. Doing preseason, he's a big target, fluid wide receiver. So hey, hopefully he gets a shot with Pittsburgh Steelers. Because Pittsburgh, wide is kept, they do a great job with their wide receivers, though.
They do.
So, let's see.
Except for Washington. They like those big receivers. So
except for Washington, because they replace each other. You see that, right? We're gonna see. Shout out to Magic City, hot pepper wings. What's up? Lemon pepper wings. What's good?
Yeah, it has been a great show, guys.
So I have been cleared for the Atlanta game next year. So
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we can go make it do what it do.
Okay.
I might have to do something. I'm gonna have to start playing it right now.
You better start playing it now.
Because Atlanta's a hot skipping and jump from Jersey anyway, so we gonna see if we can make some things happen.
So all it is $20 a week. Go ahead and start saving money.
It ain't even that because I got family down there too. So I mean, but I used to have a ritual. Every time I used to go to Atlanta, I had to go to Magic City though. Every time I went to Atlanta, I had to go to Magic City. It was a ritual, so I can't break the ritual. So we got.
Well, I've been cleared for that too, K Boogie.
I don't believe it.
I'm serious. Yeah, I've been cleared for that too.
All I gotta do is say I'm hanging out with the boys, and that's it. When I'm in Atlanta, I'm in Atlanta. I'm out. That's it. I could be on a little business trip. Magic City, they do have business preferred seating too at Magic City. Just to let y'all know. So that's it. I just got that out the way. Okay.
Just bring me some damn wings to the back. I'm good.
To the back, ain't no back, boo. Ain't no back. What if?
Nah, you don't want to go in the back, baby. You don't want to go in the back.
You ain't bringing wings in the back.
I don't think there's no wings being eaten in the back.
Not. See what you started, Kelly. Kelly. See what you started, Kelly.
Kelly says, I don't need clearance from Magic City. I'm in there. Okay, Boogie should be a politician. When he get back, he back you. So
listen, Kevin Joseph, to me, that was a shock that he got traded, though.
Yeah, I didn't expect that neither. I didn't expect it. But I'm glad for him that Jerry still thought enough for him to send him to another team. And sometimes,
change is good.
Probably needed to get out of this in Texas because he had that riding over his head, no matter what. He did. So,
but Miami?
I understand what the Miami thing is, but I'm saying for as around town in Dallas, everybody know him. The first thing comes to their mind is, oh, he was part of the murder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for him, he gets a fresh set of eyes of people. They know him, but they don't know him. They would have to go Google him. But out here in Dallas, anywhere he pops up, they like, oh, that's Kevin Joseph. How he still playing football? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, so it's a good, and I like even though the cornerback we traded for is probably the same as Kelvin, but I like his mentality, and I like what he said, and I like that he's willing to come here and do the work. And like he said, he let his own self down, so he have a chance to start fresh, start over, and write a new chapter for himself. So that's all we can do is give him a chance. And I still wish Kelvin the best out in Miami.
Boss man.
Nah, I do wish Kelvin the best, but I didn't want that stone this helmet no more. It was time for him.
Yeah, I know y'all didn't.
Yeah, it was time for him to go.
I mean, he was drafted too high up anyway. Like, he was a pick that would have been there in the 5th round. So anyway, so I just have before we end, I have to give Darryl Liggins his shout out. He's not on here tonight, but he may do on his bet and got my stuff from the pro shop yesterday. So I had to give him a shout out.
Y'all had a bet. What bet was that?
Florida State and LSU.
Oh, really? Oh, Lord.
I can't remember. No, it was it was another. It was. I can't remember what the bet was on. Bet. But it was a game. It was something with a game. I can't remember. But I won the bet, and he may do on his bet. So I had to give him his shout out on it.
Yeah, you ain't lying, Kelly. I would have loved to see old Cedric.
Yeah, I would have loved to get Cedric back. Now I would. That would have been like, man.
That would have been
nice. But Cedric got so much money over there that we couldn't take on.
Yeah, and he just restructured his contract as well, so I don't know.
Yeah, so but I would have loved to get Cedric back.
Yeah. Hey, so real quick, so did y'all hear anything about Neville Gallimore being restructured?
We talked about it earlier.
Yeah, we talked
about
it.
Did? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we think we making room for.
And in case their running back room ain't right.
Cool. See, I'm saying
we might be trying to. No. There was a rumor that CeeDee Lamb's contract would be done by Sunday. Did y'all hear that?
Really?
I haven't heard that.
That was on ESPN. I just
I didn't hear
saw a recording where it said CeeDee Lamb's contract might be done on Sunday.
Who said
so? That could be
ESPN?
The reason why.
That's
Dan,
how you know.
Not Dan Orlovsky, but the other cat.
I was going to say, please don't tell me nothing Dan Orlovsky said.
No, I don't like Dan Orlovsky anyway.
He's full of it, man.
He's really full of it. But they said that they were trying to work out his contract for it to be done right before the Giant game on Sunday.
Gotcha.
If I see the clip online,
Jerry about making big drops and making big news. Like as if us playing on Sunday night not enough, but I'm gonna just need somebody to touch right over there and tap that little button on their mic and turn it off.
Shit, man, Jay-Z, everybody gonna be on the sidelines too. Everybody's gonna be on the Cowboys sideline. They're gonna be more celebrities on the Cowboys sideline than the Giants sideline.
Yep,
it's gonna be crazy over there.
Hey, light, camera, action, stars. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Y'all have a good night. We appreciate you guys. As always, Mr. Cowboy Nation, we'll wait for our fine money in the chat.
Cool. You still in here, man? I need help me out.
We take cash app too, by the way.
How you say? Nah, Cooley Cool was hanging with Simi. That's why he late. But that's all good. He hanging with Simi, trying to say, "Hey man, I ain't mean no things I said about you. I was just getting on K Boogie's case. But I love you." That's what he was saying. But anyway, go ahead.
But Cooley Cool on the roster, Simi on the bench.
Yo, I'm done.
So that's a big difference.
Yo, you know what? She's taking shots. I got my bulletproof vest on tonight.
She let that thing ride tonight, Jack.
Bang. Damn.
She let that thing ride.
Move on, though. I'm good.
All right, Tad. Well, I will see you guys in the chat, and we will see our fans next week after our Cowboys win.
That's right. Let's go.
Go Cowboys.
Good night.
Cowboys.
Good night.